Hello everyone, how are we doing today? I am here with my 70th application review for you guys here. This is going to be my top 5 apps for reviews number 61 through 69. We're going to start this review off with my number 5 application, which is surprisingly going to be a free one, called Targettap. So it's a very simple application. You have 4 different options from the main menu: play, instructions, which you really don't need to go into. It's very simple to pick up and play. High scores, which is definitely nice because in high scores there is global online leaderboards, especially which is nice for a free application. And settings. Settings really only include sound effects, volume, and reset high scores. So we'll go into play and I will show you how to play it. Your objective is to tap all the red targets as they appear on the screen. Any target that is not red you want to avoid. It's definitely nice to be able to play with 2 hands, but for the sake of this review I will do with 1 hand. So you avoid the blue and the yellow targets as they appear on the screen. As you see right there, I just lost a life. And when you see a cloud hover across the screen, you want to tap it, which will gain you 1 extra life. Your score is shown on the right top part of the screen, along with the pause menu. There's a 1 up right there. That just gave me a life in the left top corner. So every time that you click targets, it gains you more points. The more targets that you click in a row, and the quicker that you click a target, it will get you more bonus points. I'll just go right down right here, and I will die and hit all the non-red targets. So there we go, I can enter in my name for the global online leaderboards, and there we go, my high score is stored out to the number 1. That's all I have for this application review. It's going to be my number 5 app called Targettap. My number 4 application, that is one that I just recently reviewed, it's going to be called Kids vs. Zombies, and I believe it is still temporarily free, but when I picked it up, it was free. So this is definitely a great application, and the premise of this is that 3 school students were kind of stranded in a playground at school, and zombies began attacking, and they had to hoard them off with a little barrier and different guns and weapons and all that stuff and upgrades. So Kids vs. Zombies. The main menu, you have a few options: continue game if you've already started one, new game, scores, help, and a settings and toolbar. It is nice to go into help because that will kind of explain it. There's also a very handy step-by-step tutorial on how to actually get used to the controls, which is definitely a nice feature in an application. So we'll go into new game and I'll try and show you the best that I can. 4 different difficulty levels that constantly will keep the application fresh and interesting. We'll start it off with easy just for this review. Here's the tutorial I was just talking about. We're going to skip it. So night 1, hold on to your brains. So great graphics are in this application. As you see right here, these are fantastic graphics. I actually love this application. It has a really nice 3D setting to it, and not really many frame rate issues included, especially when you have you and your 2 AI buddies shooting at the same time. So there's a zombie coming from the left, as you see right there. I'm going to let my AI take them out. Except I guess they're not going to. So you select a character by having a little ring circular around them. 1, 2, 3. So each character will have their own individual powers. As you see right here, the middle redhead will be a slingshot, this guy's more of a rapid fire gun, and over here we have a grenade missile launcher kind of thingy, and each weapon, which is definitely nice, can be upgraded. At the end of the level, also your AI and your barrier construction can also be upgraded. I'll show you that at the end of the level as well. Here we go. I got about 29% accuracy, not too hot. But here we are. Fort, I have 100% fort strength, so I have no reason to upgrade that. My ally IQ I can upgrade for $9, and then my spotlight, which will show me farther away so I can see the zombies earlier, which will be $20. Continue, and now when I am not one of the 2 selected characters, there's 3 characters, when I am one and the other 2, these are my AI right here, when I am not chosen as them, they will be smarter, they will shoot better, they will start shooting earlier, and they'll shoot more powerful bullets. So that's pretty much the entire application. That's all I'm really going to show you for this app review. This is going to be Kids vs. Zombies. Make sure you go check it out as soon as possible because when I picked it up, it was temporarily free, and I'm not sure if it's still going to be free anymore. So definitely want to get it while you can without having to pay $1 for it. That's going to be called Kids vs. Zombies, my number 4 application review. My number 3 app is one of those ones that I've just recently reviewed. It's called Copter Kid, and it is going to be 99 cents. I actually just hosted a giveaway for a few promo codes to Copter Kid, and I am addicted to this application. I will say it is one of my guilty pleasures. I play this all the time. Copter Kid, you have a few options from the main menu: start game, instructions, and leaderboards. If you want to go into instructions, there's actually kind of a nice story mode to go along with it. You are these 2 little kids. You found propeller hats, and yours are special, the only ones in the world, and you have everyone in the world pretty much trying to stop you. So there's story, controls, enemies, and shields. It pretty much explains everything you would ever want to know about Copter Kid. There's also leaderboards, which has your own local leaderboards and global leaderboards. And I'm somewhere in global leaderboards. I don't have a clue where I am. Let's try and find me. I know some of you guys have already messaged me saying that you beat my online leaderboard score. Congrats on that one. Let's find my local one first. My local is 2653. So there we are. I'm number 70th in the world. I know that some people have said that they just lost to me, or some of them said that they have just beat me. So congrats to you guys, and good luck on those trying to still beat me. Go back to the main menu, and I will show you what Copter Kid is. There's a lot of apps out there like this in the App Store. It's one of those side view scrolling helicopter kind of games where you're trying to fly to the right and avoid anything that comes in your way. One hit and you're dead. You try and rank up the best high score you can. This is a lot better than so many of those. So many of those are failed attempts. They have great ideas behind them, but they completely just fail. This one they did a fantastic job on, and I'll show you why. So you have two different characters to choose from. Both of them do have the same abilities, same controls, Calvin or Cassie. Just takes a few seconds to load. Once you've loaded this first time, every time you die and you want to restart the level, it does not need to load again. So by simply tapping on the screen, you will propel yourself through the air. Let go of the screen and you will shoot down. I'm sure most of you are already familiar with these kind of game controls. There's a lot of games, computer games and iPod and iPhone games out there like this. So I just picked up a shield. That means that I can get one extra hit and a few extra hits after that while it's still blinking until I actually lose my life. As you see, there's a few different things you're actually going to be trying to avoid. I'm going over waters now to a different island. This is going to look more like a British, English kind of shopping place, but there's a lot of different places you experience. There's desert islands, there's little snowy looking places, there's I don't know, it looks like you go to Egypt for a few seconds too. But anyway, that's pretty much the entire application. I'm going to take a die right here. Okay, so I just died. Now there's my high score. I can go to main menu or play again, and as you see, it just starts me right back at the beginning. That's going to be called Copter Kid, a 99-cent application that I definitely recommend to go check out. That's going to be my number 3 application for my top 5. Alrighty, now into my number 2 application. I got it when it was temporarily free, but now I believe it is actually going to be 99 cents, and that is going to be called Wild West Pinball. And this is one of the best, if not the best, pinball simulations that I've seen on the iPod and iPhone. They did a fantastic job with controls, great graphics, really nice sound effects to go along with the fantastic design and architecture of the game board. But as you see, it is going to be in a vertical landscape kind of mode, and it seems like you're almost playing on a real pinball machine. It has a very lifelike pinball feeling to it. So what we do, pull back on the triggers, and here we go. So as you see, it does zoom in so you can get the best full effects of all the things actually happening, so you're not just getting a zoomed out kind of perspective. And tapping on the left screen will do the left propeller, or the left bumper thing, and the right side of the screen will do the exact same, but on the right side. That's pretty much the entire application. You guys should go out and get it, enjoy it. It's a pinball machine just like you've ever played in one of the arcades or anywhere really, but they have a great amount of things you actually will encounter throughout the application. Mini games are included inside of the application, and what you try to do is gain your lives as much as possible, gain as much money as possible to get a super duper high score, and that's the entire application really. You have a lot of stuff happening at one time, lots of lights, lots of sound effects, great graphics, and fantastic gameplay. As you see right here, we're going to get zoomed up into there just so I can get a full-fledged effect of what's actually happening on screen. So that's going to be called Wild West Pinball, a 99-cent application download. That is going to be my number 2 app in this review. Alrighty, and my number 1 application for reviews number 61 through 69 is going to be a 99-cent application called TweetMyFace. And what TweetMyFace does is brings 3 of the internet's top websites, Twitter, MySpace, and Facebook, all into one user-friendly, simple application. It allows users to keep control and keep their status updated on all 3 of these websites through Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace by simply logging into their accounts and being able to update either 1, 2, or all 3 of the statuses with just one touch. So we will link my Twitter account right now. Hold on one second. Just doing my password. Alright, so now we're logging in. And as you see, this is my Twitter, twitter.com/TheiPodKid. If you want that link, it's over here in the more info section. But anyway, what I can do here is I can refresh, and you really don't get to actually see your full Twitter, but what you get to do is update your status seamlessly. And you can do this with all 3 of the different websites by simply doing one post. So go to my posts, and I will just say, filming. And I can click done. Update. And I can choose to do it on Facebook, Twitter, or MySpace, or all three of them, and any combination I would like. So I can go to my current status and it will show me all three of them. My account's not configured for Facebook, and my account is not configured for MySpace, but on Twitter it says that I'm filming 15 seconds ago. I can go into my history to see all of my tweets, or MySpace updates, or Facebook status updates, and then I can go into accounts, and this is where I can actually control them all and log into different accounts. So that's going to be the entire application. If you're one of these people that has multiple different websites like Facebook's, Twitter's, and MySpace's, or even multiple accounts, I definitely recommend to go check this out. This is a great way to keep all these things intact and all of them not so jumbled up and cluttered. That's going to be called TweetMyFace, a 99-cent application, and my #1 application for reviews number 61 through 69. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this top 5. Stay tuned for number 71 coming up soon. I will talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic day.